Hello friends. Realme C11 phone is being repaired today. The phone was broken, most likely sat on it. If we don't straighten the case, we will have problems when we start installing the display module. It is necessary to bend the back cover, the middle frame to the normal state. If you can see, then the body is curved as follows. Now friends are starting to disassemble the phone. Before pausing, I recommend charging the phone so that it would be easier to check the new display later. I see that I didn't understand the phone. It can be seen on the screws that two seals are installed. In order to peel off the battery, we need to warm it up. We will warm up with the help of a separator. Warmed up the display module to 100 degrees. Now we will unstick the battery. The battery has been disconnected. We will also have to disassemble the lower part of the phone, because the display cable is hidden there. Next, peel off the film because it prevents the train from getting out. The film was removed. There was a two-sided adhesive tape left, on which we will glue the battery. Removed the slip. Next, we need to disassemble the bottom of the phone to remove the display connector. You need to work carefully and wear gloves because the phone is heated to 100 degrees. Here is the cable that goes to the display module. Next, we need to remove the bottom board because it will interfere with the dismantling and installation of a new display. There is a latch on the left side that holds the board, so we do the dismantling of the board from the other side. The bottom board was removed. We remove it to the side along with the coaxial cable. The display module has peeled off from heating. This is good. Take care of your eyes. Glass fragments are flying. We don't need a separator anymore. Here is what the display module looks like. Now we need to straighten the frame, otherwise there will be problems when installing the display. Here we have a special rubber band for the front camera. We remove it so as not to lose it. We remove the separator so that it does not interfere with us. Now carefully straighten the frame of the phone. Unfortunately, it will not work out perfectly. We straighten it as evenly as possible. After the frame has been straightened, it must be cleaned of debris and remaining glue. Then degrease the frame to install a new display. I'll do it behind the scenes. Next, we will connect the display module to test it. Frame prepared. Now let's compare the displays, whether we bought the original or not. Unfortunately, this is not the original, but I hope good quality. Now we need to frame it and try to start the phone. We remember that the phone was bent, so we check whether the display sits well in its place. The display sat in its place perfectly, which is good. Now we connect the board and try to turn it on. While everything looks good, the display turns on. The picture is perfect. The colors are vibrant. Check if the backlight on the phone is adjustable. Go to a white screen and see if there are dead pixels. We check the touch screen completely, so that the touches are all over the screen. Now we need to switch to developer mode and check the touch screen. Everything is fine. The touch screen is fully working. The display sees all finger touches. This is good. The display quality is good. No defects. Now we remove the display module and the next step is to glue it on a special glue. Glue I use C11, link to it under the video. This is good glue. After applying the glue, install the display module. We check that the display would sit in its place. Then we remove the excess glue, because after it dries it will be more difficult to remove it. We check how the cable sat down. If everything is fine, then we compress the display with special clothespins. Everything is fine. We leave the display until the morning, then we will collect the phone. Hello friends. It took about 8 hours and the display stuck together. We remove clothespins. The adhesive tape turned out to be too weak to hold the battery, so we will glue a new adhesive tape. The phone is assembled and almost perfectly flat. Now insert the sieve tray and test the phone. A white spot appeared on the display. You need to figure out why it appeared, most likely due to the curve of the battery. You need to disassemble the phone again and find the cause. After removing the back cover, the stain was gone. We straightened everything except the battery. Such problems arise due to the fact that the display is squeezing something. We will have to remove the battery again and check if it is flat. Yes friends, our battery is deformed. You need to carefully straighten it. If strongly bent, the battery can be damaged. Straightening the battery, the problem disappeared. Look at the place where there was a white spot. Now it is gone. Similar problems arise if the phone is bent or sat on it. The touchscreen works great in all places and angles. By the way, I took the display for the Realme C20 model, but it also fit the Realme C11 phone. The displays turns out to fit perfectly with other Realme models. I hope the video was helpful. Subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Good luck with your repairs friends.